11 years ago today, Laszlo Hanyecz, a programmer, made what will become one of the most famous food purchases of all time. It all began on May 18th, 2010, when Hanyecz hopped onto the Bitcoin Talk forum, a message board for Bitcoin enthusiasts, and proposed what was then a novel experiment. I'll pay 10,000 Bitcoins for a couple of pizzas, like maybe 2 large ones, so I have some left over for the next day.
I just thought it would be really cool if I could say, hey, I just traded this, open source internet money for a real world good.
4 days later, Jeremy Sturdivant, known in the forums as Jericho's, took the offer. He had 2 large pizzas from Papa John's that he paid for using fiat delivered to Hanyecz and accepted 10,000 Bitcoins in return. Indeed, May 22nd, 2010, Hanyecz confirmed that he had successfully traded 10,000 Bitcoins for pizza. It was the first exchange of Bitcoin for real-world goods in history, and it became...
Audience, say it with me, legendary!
In a later interview, Jericho's remembered that those 10,000 Bitcoins made it back into the economy fairly quickly. At the time of this video, they'd be worth something in the neighborhood of $400 million, depending on the day's price. Hot takes on the Bitcoin Pizza Day exchange usually involve wallowing in how both men were ultimately fools for not holding on to those 10,000 Bitcoin. But that might be lazy thinking, a kind of hindsight is 2020 error. In fact, Bitcoin enthusiasts do tend to see what they want in the exchange. Bitcoin Pizza Day has become kind of a Rorschach test.
That's a bet. Wrong.
Many focused on the astronomical cost of those pizzas in today's terms and how it's a lesson to not ever let go of your Bitcoin.
Hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang.
It is hard not to watch that and deep down want to be in the hodl gang. Hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang.
But those people ignore the context of the exchange. Bitcoin didn't have concrete price at the time. Mt. Gox wasn't yet a Bitcoin exchange. Almost all historical price charts for Bitcoin don't even go back to May 2010. Most trading of Bitcoin was P2P over Bitcoin Talk forum, and no one had ever exchanged Bitcoin for real-world goods before. Someone had responded in Bitcoin Talk forum to Hanyetz's offer. You could sell those on bitcoinmarket.com for $41 right now. Bitcoinmarket.com was the first ever Bitcoin exchange. It was a mix of a central order book with trades settled via PayPal and is long since defunct. I got hold of the order book from Bitcoinmarket.com from May 2010 and it puts 1 Bitcoin at around 2/5 of a penny, but orders were few and far between. Hanyecz himself wasn't even sure that he priced the trade correctly. When 3 days had passed since his initial offer and he still had no takers, he asked, "So nobody wants to buy my pizza? Is the Bitcoin amount I'm offering too low?" The idea that these men were silly for not realizing the value of their Bitcoin and holding on to it is strange. It's because they showed that Bitcoin could leap from mathematics into the real world, moving from numbers to causing grease stains and comfort food satisfaction, that the promise of Bitcoin started to become a reality. Peer-to-peer payments, permissionless, a revolution covered in marinara sauce. This Bitcoin for Pizza exchange grounded Bitcoin's price in terms of real-world goods for the first time ever, and many see Hanyecz and Jericho's as financial martyrs, catalysts for greater adoption, greater awareness, leading to an eventual rush of broader public interest. The world's first cryptocurrency evolved from a geeky abstraction available only to computer scientists to something much larger. Interest grew with each passing Bitcoin day. Annually, the story is retold, cast anew to hordes beginning to discover this dangerous new idea of financial sovereignty. So let's save on dunking on Hanyecz and Jericho's. We won't cast them as foils or those who gave away their precious Bitcoin instead of presciently holding. Instead, we're here to celebrate them and to thank them for helping to ignite what's quickly become a full-fledged crypto revolution. In their honor, you can bet that I will be using my crypto to buy some pizza. And inside a Jacksonville, Florida Papa John's on Atlantic Boulevard in the rather unremarkable Discovery Plaza strip mall is a hastily hung wood placard commemorating May 22nd, 2010, now known to crypto enthusiasts as Bitcoin Pizza Day.